It doesn't need to be on that bright, does it? I think that's right. Let's put some perfume on. This is my Project Pan one. Ariana Grande, God Is a Woman. I'm not showing you how much I've used, because I think next week I'll be showing you the progress of everything in my 24 in 2024 Project Pan. So come on. Brushes are falling out everywhere. So now let's go in with the usual, the Garnier Daily UV Invisible, 50 plus sunscreen. It's 22 degrees here in the UK, so you definitely need it. And this jumper that I'm wearing isn't that thick. It's a very thin cotton jumper. But I think I'll have to put a t-shirt on when I go to my mum's, because her house is like a sauna. I'm always complaining when I'm there. Can we get the fan out, Mum? So yeah, this is just a second chance Sunday that I'm going to be doing every week, just to see. I mean, I've got palettes in mind, but I just don't know for 100% sure if I want to declutter them. And I don't just want to get rid of things just for the sake of getting rid of things. And it gives me a chance to actually see whether I want to keep or declutter. My Shop My Stash is actually due to go up. I think it was due to go up a few days ago, but I'm not quite ready because I've only just started using the Amore in Amalfi palette, and I want to do a few more looks. I think I did one on TikTok, so obviously I've not done any with it on this channel yet, so I definitely need to do 1 or 2 more looks with that. And until I've done that, then I'm not going to obviously do another Shop My Stash yet. So I'll probably do one in about a week's time. So let's get the favourite primer out. So just going in with this. I think I've come on at the wrong time, but I wanted to do it early. Hi, how are you? I wanted to do it early just because I have got things to do today. And in the UK, I feel like everyone's going to be having the tea at this time, or they'll just be out in the sun. So I'm just taking it underneath my eyes because I like the fact that it's smooth there, and then concealer and colour correctors go on really well. I am from Bangladesh. Oh, hi, Aya. What's the weather like where you are at the moment? I mean, I think we're getting quite lucky at the moment here in England with it being quite nice, because it normally rains a hell of a lot. Okay, so that's that done. So now I need to get a glowy primer on the rest of my face, which normally is just around this area and this area. Let's get the Becca one on. Right, so I keep my Becca backlight primer in this little compact. And I don't put a huge amount on. Let's have some water. I think I'll use my Project Pan foundation. Oh, I forgot to use this. This is Project Pan as well. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. And before I prime it, I normally go in with this just underneath, but it doesn't matter. Let's go in with some foundation now then. The wire for this tripod keeps getting stuck. People keep coming in and then going out. It's like, is it something I said? Feel like we're practically done with it. I don't think I can get any more out of the bottle, but there's quite a bit on the sides, so let's try and get that out with a sponge. See, look, there's quite a bit on the sides. Yeah, there's literally nothing in the bottle. Now it's just blending it out. And I do really like this foundation, but I'm not in a rush to go out and buy it, because I've got more than enough foundation. Maybe I'll buy it like when I've used a few foundations of mine. Got it from Boots originally, and I don't think they do it anymore there, but I think I'd be able to get it from Just My Look. They do a really nice essence one that I want to get. I think it's called Fresh and Fit. I had that years ago, but I remember they only did an ivory shade. Now they do porcelain, so definitely gonna buy that. Don't know when. I think I'm gonna say to myself, use at least 2 or 3 foundations, and then you can buy it if you want to. I just love the glow of this, but you've got to bear in mind as well, I have used a primer that's quite glowy. But even without a glowy primer, it's just a really nice foundation, I feel like. And it's not like the matte one that they do. That smells like of nail polish remover. This one doesn't really smell at all. I wouldn't buy that other one again, but I'd buy this one again, and I'd recommend it to you guys. Right, I'm just going to put some of this Face Facts Vitamin C facial spray on. not much, like, it's not even to add an extra glow, it's just what I always do. Yeah, not many people are coming in, are they? They're out in the sun. I'll finish this up off though. It's probably not going to be a long get ready with me if I'm just talking, but that's fine. Right, let's get some colour corrector on. Okay, so the Becca one, that's what I'm using at the moment. So the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in light to medium. Which I really, really like. But next Shop My Stash, when I do it, I'm going to make sure I bring a concealer in. Because I've missed my concealers. And I forgot to bring one in last time. But I might pull this, saying that, no I won't. So if I'm bringing concealers in, I was just going to say I might pull this into my That's Expensive project pan. But I don't feel like I will. Because if I do that, then I definitely won't use concealer. Brows now. Where are you? Let's have the back there. Always hiding from me. Let's take another drink of water while there's no one here. Should have gone on to TikTok. Because they do talk, but they're not always very nice. Yeah, so just brushing out the brows now. Okay, so, whoops, I nearly dropped it. So I'm going to go in with this Smashbox Photo Eyeshadow Trio. And this is Project Pan. Come on, her. Okay, so I've used the powder, and then I just, like, for the hold, I just use a brow gel. And the brow gel that I'm using at the moment is the Juvia's Place Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Gel. My fringe always gets in the way. Okay, so that's that part done. Very, very simple brow routine, unless I'm tinting them with brow tint, which I haven't done for a long time. Right, so now we need to use some powder, just mainly for like setting the under eye, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty, what's this one called? Pro Filter in the shade Butter 02. So it just looks like that. It smells absolutely divine. And I only take a little bit on and like tap the excess off, because I don't want the under eye looking too cakey. I do want a pink powder though, Revolution do one. And I'd like a pink powder like for the under eye, just to give me that brightening effect. And literally then, oh yeah, I need some for the forehead. Literally then, that's all I do. I don't really do it on the cheeks because I like to have that bit brightened. Then let's take the powder puff and do a bit of this. Okay, now it's time for bronzer. So the bronzer is from my Shop My Stash, and it's this Revolution humongous one. It's a Revolution Mega Bronzer in 01 Cool. And you can see I've hit pan there. I mean, I can show you because it's not part of any project pan. It's finding a brush. Oh, we'll use this one. So I'm going to use the Primark one. I do like this side of it. It's really hot. And I'm putting makeup on. Which definitely as soon as I get to my mum's house, maybe not here because it's a lot cooler here, definitely as soon as I get to my mum's house, it will literally just melt off. So I might not even keep it on, I might just take it off. Just seem to waste the makeup though if I do that. Okay, we can blend all that out now. Note to self, don't do an early live. Well, I'm supposed to be doing an early live next Saturday, so I've got someone joining me, which will be fun. Someone from another channel. But that's at 6 o'clock, it's not at 5:30 or 5 o'clock even. Right, so that's pretty. Okay, so we need a little bit more of this powder. Just to chisel out where that bronzer was placed. Right, so blusher, I don't know what I'm doing for eyeshadow. I did want to use the green in this palette, but obviously it's not going to go with the top. So okay, so we're going to have to do a warm blush then. I feel like I've only got one warm blusher in here, and it's the Patrick Tar one. Maybe we'll have to use that again. Actually, no, this one. I've worn this one in a live before, but I really like these Clinique Cheek Pops. This one is Clinique Cheek Pop Pearl. Clinique Cheek Pop Pearl Blush and 02 Topaz Pop. They're absolutely stunning, and it's a really nice warm blush, so I feel like that'll go. Just need to find a blush brush. And then I'll go on with this Japanese, I think it's a contour brush, and put this blusher on. It's really, really pretty. Then highlighter. Let's try this Shop Miss A one. I know, oh, that's a Revolution one. It comes in similar packaging. That's why I got them mixed up. So, Shop Miss A, I think this is, yeah, Brunch Date. I mean, it's very, very powdery. Can see, I think you can see. Let's turn it down. You can see how powdery it is. But it is a really nice highlight. If you can get past the powderiness of it, guys, it is really, really nice. And for $1 or whatever it is, maybe $1.25, if you live in the US, why wouldn't you purchase from them? I mean, I don't think I would order from them personally. Not that because they're not good, because a lot of the products that I have tried that Desi sent to me are good. If I lived in the US, for sure I would definitely order. But getting it shipped to the UK, I've seen so many packages of theirs broken, and that's the only reason I wouldn't personally repurchase from them. Onto the Hourglass face palette now. So this is the ambient lighting palette. It came out a couple of years ago, and as you can see, I'm not actually going to show you because this is in a project pan as well. If you've watched other lives, you'll know that I'm doing really nicely with it, because I forgot it was in a project pan and I showed the progress. So I'm just using the finishing powder. That's all I'm doing. And it's got 4 other powders with it. It's got 2 blushers, a highlight and a bronzer. So that's done. Right, then we'll get some setting spray on, because we've got the base makeup done now. I'm actually going to my mum's for Sunday dinner. So I'm going to be using the Technique Glow Setter Spray. It's really nice. But the scent of it is not so nice. Yeah, she always makes Sunday dinner on Sundays. It's not actually Mother's Day here though. I know it's Mother's Day the rest of the world. Traditionally she is from Germany, but she doesn't celebrate it. Like even in Europe, it's Mother's Day today. The only when we have Mother's Day, it's in March. It's not actually in May, which I'm glad about, because her birthday's on Monday, so her birthday's tomorrow. And, you know, it's kind of like, I wouldn't want to get you a Mother's Day and a birthday present. It would cost me a fortune. Is your hair done? Yeah, the hair's done. So let's get some eyeshadow primer on, and then we can do the eyes. Right, so I'm just going to use this W7 Prime View. I can't wait for this to go. I don't like it, but I won't throw it out either. I feel like it's a waste. Throwing things out are a waste when you can use them. It's very runny. I think that's why I don't like it. I might need a bit more for this eye. Yeah, I think I do. Okay, that's about right for that. And then I go in with that shade just to set the base. Okay, so that's also done now. I need a drink, it's really hot. Okay, we've got some new brushes to try today. It's these ones. They look really, really nice. And they was really inexpensive. And I needed some new brushes. Well, not really. My other ones just need to be washed. But, like, it has some really nice brushes. Like, this one here looks really nice. It's got a couple of blending out brushes. This here, and then you get in the spoolie, and they're only like £2.99, so I just thought, you know, buy them. Got them from Home Bargains. If you live in the UK, that's where you can get them from. And yeah, let's see what I think of them. So it's first impression on the brushes. Oh, sorry, it's a bit squeaky, isn't it? My goodness, sorry about this, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're getting 6 in total, but like the 6th one is a spoolie. So these are all the eye brushes. Let's put them to the side. I'm not too sure about this one. I don't think I'm going to like it. I'll tell you the brushes that you get. Oh, it's not on there. It's on the back of here. So it says you get a diffuse shadow brush. So it's a flat paddle side applies colour all over the lid. Flip the brush and use a duo fibre tip to blend and define the crease. Then you get a defined crease brush. It applies the pigment to the outer crease and blend going back and forth using swirling motions. Flat eyeliner brush. Add eyeliner or a thin even line of shadow to the top of the lash line. Accent shadow. Add a pop of colour to the inner corner of the eye or use to highlight the brow bone. Liner smudge brush. Diffuse the lash line with liner smudge brush. Used to add depth to eye look by applying pigment close to the lower lash line, waterline, and then the spoolie. I just feel like for £2.99 it's worth it. I've even said to my mum, she tends to buy me an extra gift at Christmas. So I've said to her, if you want to get me something, if I like these brushes, Mum, you can always get me a set of them. So we're going in with this palette. I really don't know if I want to keep it around my collection. I've had it ages. It's a Juvia's Place Magic Mini by GVS. And I was going to wear this green today. I'm going to have to use it next week. I mean, that is a beautiful green. I feel like, if anything, I'm just going to depot some of these shades and put them in a magnetic palette, because I don't think I've got a green like that. If I can find a green in my other collection, if I can find a green in my makeup collection that's that vibrant, because I'll show you it. I mean, look at it. I wanted to wear that, but it's just not going to go with this top. And I don't always do looks that go with the tops that I'm wearing, but I'll wear something black, and like next Sunday I'll wear something black and we can do a look with that. I feel like I want to do this one. So that one is called Nubia. That one I'll go with this top, I feel like. Right, let's start then. Okay, what are we doing? What brush are we going in with? This one. This is a proper, like, crease blending brush. They don't have names on. Yeah, it says Define Crease, sorry. It says Define Crease there, and then on the other side it says Eco Tools. So I'm going to go in with this one here. I think it's called Kessie. I mean, I don't have many shades that I can go in with, so we can use that like in the crease, and then we can go in with, I don't know if it's pronounced Nana or Nana. It's probably pronounced Nana. Oh, come on, her. I think this is going to be the fastest get ready with me today. Normally they go on for about an hour and a half. Right, so this is not really, you're not seeing any colour. It's just kind of a shade that's going to blend out the other shade. I think I'm going to use the same brush because it doesn't really have a lot of depth on it anyway. So we'll go in with this shade here, Nana. And I don't know how pigmented it is because I can't remember. Because all the palettes I've got in my collection I've not used that many times. So I'll just start off the outer V. And then run it through the crease. Then I'm going to take the colour off and I'm just going to blend. Actually, no, we won't use that brush. We'll use this brush to blend it all out. Yeah, this is definitely a duo fibre brush. So it's not gonna pack colour on like really pigmented. I probably just use this one to blend out. So let's get some glitter glue on now. Drop something on the floor, I'll have to pick that up in a minute. Someone literally came in just then and then went straight back out. Right, I'm going to use brown eyeliner today. I've not worn brown eyeliner in a bit of a hot minute because I've been doing quite colourful looks. I'm just going to go in with that powder again. Just for the brow bone and to tidy up a bit. Yeah, that's, I mean, I could use Zakaya, like in the outer V. I could use this orangey toned red, I guess. Let's try that. Because that's the one thing about this palette. There's not really a lot of shades in it, like, you know, mattes, like for the everyday look. I mean, that's nice though. Yeah, that's really pretty. Stomach won't stop growling. These brushes are really good for the price point, guys. And I don't like saying, like, when you get something drugstore, I don't like saying, oh, for the price point. They're just good in general. Just going to blend that out a bit. Then we'll do the other side. And then the piece de resistance is definitely the shimmer. Putting on shimmers is my favourite part. Is it one of these brushes? Is that the only colour you will be using? No, I've not done my shimmer yet. Ava. So next we're going to go in with Nubia. I couldn't do an all matte look. Oh, well, that is pretty. Normally I would go all over that, orange that I placed down. I don't think I'm gonna go over some of that. This is gonna look like a sunset now on my eye. Right, so if I take this palette apart, there's already a few shades that I'm thinking about putting in a magnetic palette. Because sometimes it's a case of like, well, I don't know who to give this palette to. And if that's the case, I mean, that's just a stunning, stunning colour. Okay, I need to blend it out. Not that brush. Doesn't help how all my brushes need to be washed. Just wipe this one off that I've been using. Yeah, this one will do. I don't know what to wear for the inner corner though, that's the only thing. I do really like that. For the inner corner, I just don't know what to wear. I might just have to pull out a highlighter of my own. Yeah, let's use just the Shop Miss A one that I used earlier. Right, let's get some mascara on. So again, I'm just using the 17 Another Level. Well, I didn't plan on doing this look or a look like this, but I do really like it. Right, let me get a liner. Whoops. Trashing everything. We're going to be using the Wayne Goss Precious Opal eyeliner, which is kind of a holy grail for a brown eyeliner for me. So that's that. Then what I tend to do is go in with the palette again. So it was this shade here. And I'll go in with my ring finger. It does feel a bit chunky. And then I pat it onto the lid, just to get more pigment. It's absolutely stunning. I really do think yellow and also oranges and even greens, they make blue eyes pop, you know. So if you've got my eye colour or even green eyes, these kind of shades are going to make your eyes pop. So that's that. Let me just wipe the eyeshadow off. And then all we've got to do is lips. Where are my lips? Oh, over here. So the lipsticks that are in here are all the lipsticks from my lip service project pan. Just trying to figure out what I want to wear. I feel like it's going to have to be a red. And I've only got two. I don't know if I want to wear that. Yeah, let's just put that on. It's a really nice orange based red, which reminds me of the summer. So let's just put this on. It's in, I think it's in the shade Monte Carlo. Soft matte lip cream in the shade Morocco, sorry, not Monte Carlo. Oh, that look is absolutely everything. It's stunning. So this is the overall look. Yeah, I really, really like it. Now, I'm kind of in a dilemma. So again, this is the palette. If you came in later and you haven't seen it, so it's Juvia's Place, the Magic Mini by Juvia's. The shades that are kind of make me want to keep it is Nubia. Definitely this shade down here, Buzzer or Buzzer. I haven't really tried any of the other shades. I'd like to try this Zulu shade as well because it's got like a gold flip. I feel like I need to try all the shades, and then what I want to keep, I'll just pull out of the palette and put it in a magnetic palette. I'm sure I've got some magnets somewhere. If I don't have magnets, I can always buy them from eBay, can't I? Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. If you watch this after the live goes ahead, I really do appreciate it. I would love for you guys to click like. It really does mean a lot to me and helps get my small channel out there. And yeah, I'll see you in the next live, which will probably be midweek, and then I'm doing a Saturday live with Phoebe from Palettes, Pals, Perfume and Panning. That's at 6 o'clock on Saturday next week, so I hope you can join us both for that. And I'll do the Second Chance Sunday. I'll probably do another look with this palette. But yeah, thank you again so much for joining, and I'll see you all soon.